On this video tutorial, I will show you the Splash Photoshop action. So first of all, choose the image you want to apply the effect. Check out the mode of your image, that it's RGB color and 8-bit channel. Your image have to be flattened. Now create a second layer, name it mask with lowercase, and brush the areas you want the effect to be applied on your image. Open the actions from the window menu. Load the action which came with the download. It's a splash. And hit run. You will see 3 windows will pop up, and I will show you what you have to do. You will need to load your patterns so you can modify your image later. A message window pop-ups and asking you to select a splash pattern from your patterns which came with the download, or you can use a pattern you already have and want to use it on your design. I will select this one. You can rotate it, transform it, and place it at the point you want. Now the action is running again. A second window will pop up and ask you to select a second pattern, which is for the text, and it's going to be the mask of the text. So basically it's the area that the text is going to be visible on your design. So select the one you like, hit enter, and let the action run. Seconds later, a third window pop-ups asking you to save your file. Save it somewhere, because you're going to use it again. Hit OK on the diffuse, select your file, and let the action run. Now this is the final design of the action. I will show you some modifications. The good with this action is that you can have a paint style, or you can keep your original image look. I will change the background on this one, make it a grayish. You can modify your patterns. Now this is the extracted item layer, and above it is the extracted item again, but the original image. You can erase parts, so you can give it a more special look on the design. I will do this in the next steps. I will erase some parts from the extracted item layer and give it a more stylish paint look. I will select the mask, and with the opacity erase, I will erase a 50% of my original extracted item layer, but I will keep at 100% my skin of the image, because I want it to have the real look of the image. So basically you can keep any areas you want, and you can erase any areas of your image. Above it you have a detail layer, small details. I will erase some details over the skin and the face, and I will do the same on the details layer. Now I will show you how you can change the color of your splash textures. You can even change your splash textures pattern. I will make this one goldish. I will do the same on the second one. I will transform this one a bit later. Just for now, I will make it to be more visible over my image to give it a look that the splash is overlaying your image. I will transform it a bit and put it somewhere there. I like it there. Now I can rotate, change, transform my second splash, the big splash. I will change the blending mode of this layer. I will make it a color dodge and increase the opacity a bit so you can see the effect that does with the other splash and giving a more goldish effect on this one. I will make it to look like overlaying my image, but I will erase some spots over the skin tones of my image. I want to keep it more original. On the other splash that it's overlaying the image and the splashes, I will make it to soft light, increase a bit the opacity to give it a more nice effect. Also I will transform it a bit and I will erase again over my skin of the image. So this is the look you can give with a few modifications. Now I'm going to show you a few things with the color options. You can choose any color option you like for your design, but the good thing is that you can blend the color options and give a total different look at your design. I will choose this two on this one and I will erase some parts from the mask of the one of the two color options I'm using on this design. I will keep it more lighter on my skin tones. So I will erase some parts there also with the opacity erase tool at the 50%. And this is how it looks at this point. You have a huge saturation layer above all the color options, which you can modify the colors of your design. But you can see that the hue affects also your image. So again, you can go to your mask on the hue saturation layer and erase areas so you can keep the colors you want. I will leave it as before Now you can change your text. You can copy text from anywhere and paste it, and you can change also the font, the size, anything. You can change the blending modes. On this one I want it to be brighter. This is the mask of the text. You can transform it. I will change the color of the text to white and make it overlay in the blending modes so you can see how it affects your design. I will transform my mask a bit. Now you can see how the mask affects the text. It's the second pattern you chose for your text. Also, I will change the text that it's above the image. Double click your layer and it will open in a new document. Hit OK. Now change the text if you have changed your text. And now we'll change the font to the one I used for the background. Save the file, close it, and you will see the design updates, the font, the size and the text if you have changed it. Also you can transform it, you can do anything you want. So this is basically some modifications you can do on your design and give it a total different look. You can give the paint look or you can give the original image look. I have forgot to show you how to change the splash patterns on your design. When you choose a pattern, it applies on your 3 splash pattern layers. So if you want to change it, right click your layer and replace contents. Click it and open your folder with the patterns. Choose the one you want to use and you will see that the pattern updates on all of your 3 layers. If you want to use this pattern on all of your 3 layers, you just can transform it, make it bigger, smaller, it's up to you, and use it on your design. The good thing is that you can change the pattern on only one layer. On the layer you just want to use a different splash pattern. Right click your layer, rasterize it. If you want you can keep your mask, just make a selection of your mask and make it a new channel on your channels. Convert it to smart object, right click and use replace content. Select the pattern you want and you see that it updates only this layer. Now you can go to your channels and select the mask of your image. Just make a selection, apply the mask on your layer, and now you have updated your new splash pattern. Hope you find something useful on this tutorial and hope you like the action. Thank you.